this is Manmeet here and welcome to my video. Over the years of selling, I have realized that the customer needs, demands and expectations are increasing over the years. But while pondering over certain articles and going through certain readings, I realized that whatever the demands and expectations are rising, the basic pillars remain the same. The basic requirements of the customer still remain the same. Now, through 3 short stories, we will try to identify what are those 3 basic pillars. On a particular weekend, not very long ago, I wanted to take the car for my service. Well, these cores were generally taken care by my driver, or I had always requested a car home pickup and delivery. But then this weekend, I was particularly doing nothing and I decided to go myself. I had pre-booked my service a day prior to that. The day I reached there, to my surprise, I had a service advisor who opened the door of the car and he greeted me, "Welcome, Mr. Manmeet, I've been expecting you." He immediately assigned a person, a technician from his team, told what had to be done, and then he guided me very pleasantly to the customer lounge. There, he ordered for some water and then for some tea. To my surprise again, well, the tea was up to my taste. And then he started chatting with me, asked how my wife was, how my children were. And then he asked, how did my son fare in the 12th class? Well, this really took me aback this time. And then shyly I asked him, Rohit, just tell me one thing. How do you remember so much about me, though I have not been visiting you very lately? And with a smart smile, he comes back and says, Sir, when you booked your car in yesterday, I opened up your history. And there I took out about your family, about the beverages that you have been liking, what are the requirements of your car, what kind of things have already been attended to, and at these kilometers, what all needs to be done. I was surprised. Well, friends, this is the first pillar, respect. Now, what do I mean by respect? Respect is basically giving importance to the customer and making him feel dignified. That is pillar number 1 for customer needs. Going over to the pillar number 2 with the second short story again. I, along with my wife, which generally I don't go, went over to buy certain vegetables. She took me to the local Sabzi Mandi, wherein she walked past across many vegetable vendors. I was finally getting irritated because it was a very sultry evening. And then she suddenly stopped, and then the guy who was there as a vegetable vendor, he picks up his head and smiles at my wife with recognition. And then my wife says, "Kya hal hai chotu?" And then he greets her back and asks about our well-being during these COVID times. And then with swift actions, he picks up the right quantities of stuff like tomatoes, potatoes, onions, vegetables, leafy vegetables, packs them up, and then he does the total and tells my wife this is the amount. And then he says, "Didi, मैंने तो Paytm भी ले लिया है, आप मुझे Paytm भी कर सकते हो." And this was with a lot of excitement. My wife also, instead of giving cash, she definitely did a Paytm. Now, this is the second pillar that I would like to bring to you, is recognition. Chotu recognized and acknowledged my wife's presence. He had understood what my wife wants because my wife had regularly been going to him. He quickly attends to her and takes the payment and lets us leave in a short while. Now, recognition means understanding the customer needs and catering to them. This is the second pillar. The third pillar, again through a short story, I was sitting on a big car deal. I was planning to sell about 10 to 12 cars. It was a bulk deal wherein there was a government tender that had to be filled by a customer. Luckily for me, there were 4 bidders and all 4 of them were in contact with me. Now, out of the 4 bidders, there was one company whom I had been regularly dealing in the past. Now, that company says, "Mr. Singh, we've been dealing with you in the past, so we would like to have definitely a heavier discount." Well, I stuck on to the same kind of a benefit that I had been offering him and did not budge from there. And then he became quite persistent to get more discount. I then asked him one question, "Sir, let's assume for a moment that I give you as a better discount than what I have given to the others. But tomorrow, if you come to know from the market that as a person who's been dealing with your company for the last so many years, I have given a better discount to you, not to you but to somebody else, how would it leave you with as a taste? And that is where he stopped asking for the discounts and understood my point. What I was trying to do, I was trying to play the fair play. I was trying to being fair with all my customers because all 4 of them were bidding for the same. And I did not want that because of one favor to one of my existing customers, anybody else out of the rest 3 should suffer on that bid. This was understood very clearly by the customer, and he later on appreciated that fact. Now this is the 3rd pillar of customer service, that is fair play. Now I would repeat what are the 3 pillars. The first was being respect, the second the recognition, and the third we spoke about was fair play. Now if we as aggressive sellers understand and we try to marry our business needs with the customer yearnings, we will hit the sweet spot, which I then call as doing business with humans. Thank you very much, friends, for listening me out, and bye till next time.